There are lots of places in ALEKS for you to get help when you're working on topics. You really just need to start clicking around and see what's around. So first off, here we are on one of the problem pages. And over here on the right hand side, there's a resource button, and all of our topics in ALEKS have at least one video attached to them. If you click on that video, it will take you out to YouTube. These are YouTube videos that are related to the topics that you have. And notice this is sets of ordered pairs and listing the domain and range. So there are targeted videos on all of the questions. Some ALEKS topics have an online calculator that you can access. This one does not. Let me see if I can find one maybe that does. Maybe the finding the inputs and outputs. That one does. We can click on the calculator and we'll bring up a scientific calculator. While we're here, another button that we have is the dictionary button. So any new term that is in an explanation or in the statement of question, you can also find it in the dictionary, and you can click on it here and it will bring up the definition of that term. So here's the definition of function. You can also click on it if it's underlined in the problem statement, and it'll bring up that same definition. You can print, oops, let's not do that right now. Sorry about that. Or you can click on this print button and print any of the explanations for any of the learning pages, because right now I'm on a learning page versus being on a question page. If I'm on a learning page, I can print that. If I hit start and it gives me a question, then that printing button goes away. So you can't print the questions you're working on, but you can print explanations if you want. The last button over here on the side is the message center. And if you click on this, this will send a message to your instructor about this actual question. So you can type in a message. So right now it says Clark right there, so that's going to go to me, the instructor, and you can put in there the subject and what your question is, and it will send your question that you type in here. And you can also use, you can see you've got math language over there. You could also put graphs in, but it will also send me a link to this specific question that you're working on. And I think that's the main helps that we have. But anytime that you're working on a problem and you want to know the explanation, you can click on explanation and it will give you that. Some topics have more than one explanation. Some topics will actually have some buttons that say more. I'm not sure if I can find one of those. Oh, there's one right there. There's one that says more. This is talking about differences between relations and functions. And if we hit more, you can see the ordered pairs that go with the whole function. So there's a lot of different help in here for you. Just need to click around. You can't break ALEKS, so just start clicking on buttons if you need some help. And as always, you can always post questions on our Q&A discussion boards.